Tuesday night soccer action on the Kern High Network. We have a doubleheader tonight, starting with the South High and Golden Valley High varsity girls teams, and then later on tonight, after the conclusion of this one, the boys varsity teams will go head-to-head with one another. Happy to be with you on the Kern High Network. Johnny Soper with Kevin Willey, and boy, it's chilly. The fall weather has finally arrived in Bakersfield.
Soccer's always fun.
Temperatures in the low to mid-50s over the course of the past couple of weeks. Hope you had a nice holiday, Thanksgiving with family and friends. And South High starts the game deep in Golden Valley territory, and already some action early on. We're not even 15 seconds into this one.
No playing around.
Goalkeeper for Golden Valley, Ariana Garcia, sends it forward. Valeria Enriquez controlling for Golden Valley. South takes it away, though. Jenny Martinez trying to get it out of midfield are the Bulldogs. South High with numbers. Here come the Rebels. Marlene Perez-Gill couldn't handle it, and it's out of bounds, but it'll stick with South. My first soccer game of the year. This yours as well?
This is mine first. This
All
is our first soccer game on the network.
First soccer broadcast after a ton of football, and the seasons have turned. We're now into winter sports, so Kern High Network will have tons of coverage throughout the winter sports season with, of course, men's and women's basketball as well, and soccer. Basketball seasons won't get rolling, though, until late December, early January. Juliana Pisano will send it in for the Bulldogs. Perez-Gill had it taken away, and heads up play by Pisano to knock it off her, and she'll throw it in for Golden Valley. Reagan Sanders with a strike, and it's corralled by Garcia for Golden Valley. She'll kick it away. If you're wondering why it's a little dark, the lights have yet to turn on here at South High. So the sun is set, and well, it's only a matter of minutes before it gets just really too dark on the pitch. Good defense from South High, swarming. Rebels take it away. 40-minute halves, running clock, of course. Jasmine Inahosa sends it to the corner for Golden Valley. Nifty move and a strike, and that one is saved. No signal yet from the official. And I think South High saved that one. Well, that was really close.
It was a very lucky save.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. That play looked like it was happening in slow motion. And there was an official right on the line there, so in good position to make the call.
Not a big crowd here today.
No, in fact, I think you see the Golden Valley boys team there on the opposite side cheering on the women before they take the pitch.
That may change as the boys' game gets going.
Yeah, no question. Mariela Acevedo, the goalkeeper for the Rebels. And possession will stay with Golden Valley. Well, I can't blame the folks for not wanting to come out today, Kyle. I mean, it's It's did I say Kyle?
You said Kyle.
Oh
That's
my
okay.
God. I get 2 of those per broadcast. There's 1.
Just don't call me Steve. I don't know why people call me Steve, but they do.
Steve or Vance. Well, that one would be pretty hard to screw up. But it is chilly, and there is a slight breeze that just makes it just even a little more acute, the cold. That's for sure. Well, a couple of nice early opportunities both for South and Golden Valley. I mean, South took the opening kick right to the goal and had a good-looking shot at it, and then Golden Valley, not just a few minutes ago, had a golden opportunity and a nice save by Acevedo. South making some noise on their end of the field. That one slips past the keeper and is in. South High opens up the scoring tonight. 1-0 Rebels. Golden Valley just looked like they fell asleep on defense there. One just trickled past the goalkeeper. One to nothing Rebels. Early action from South High, putting tons of pressure on this Golden Valley defense. Bulldogs trying to respond. Can they get something going on offense? Pisano runs it down for Golden Valley, and she's able to save it, keeps it in bounds. Ariana Garcia trying to joust for it, and that one slips into South territory. Rebels with another chance. A cross is knocked away by Golden Valley. Good defense by the Bulldogs. And a big boot, and this one might be close. The keeper just beyond the 18-yard box. Acevedo knocks it away for South. That was a good-looking pass from Golden Valley. Just a little bit too much strength on that touch. Bulldogs, though, have it in their end with a chance here on offense. And the official blows the whistle and is motioning toward the South High coach, saying, "Coach, can we turn the lights on?" And I'm not sure the coach knows why the lights are off either. So, but they will play on. And this thing probably looks a little bit brighter on camera.
A little bit.
Than it does in person. It's a little bit tough to see those numbers. And offsides is whistled against South.
I hate to say back in the old days, but back in the old days when I was at West High, we didn't have a field, so we did all our games and our rehearsals over here. And we had to do a couple of rehearsals on a Tuesday night with no lights.
There was no field?
We had a field, but we had only part of a set of stands on the home side.
Acevedo, the goalkeeper, collects for South. And she will boot it away. So, and West High, although, probably maybe the closest high school to South geographically, is not that close. I mean, that's a solid 10-minute drive, at least,
yeah,
right?
it's not. It's all of our football's home games were technically away games.
Really?
It was either South High or BHS.
So when did the field
did our
get put
host.
in at West High?
That was about 80, I want to say 89,
Okay.
88. About 85 or 86, we got a set of lights up.
And the light's starting to come on. All right, so I'll take a minute to warm up. Those big incandescent bulbs. I'm no lighting expert, but just underway here at South High School. The Rebels with an early goal to go up on Golden Valley. I want to remind you that Kern High Network's coverage is brought to you by Bakersfield College, Motor City Bakersfield, and Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. We thank our sponsors for their support of the Kern High Network. All right, now it's a little bit easier to see the numbers. And here's an opportunity for South. Olivia Burns-Walker trying to run that one down, and she got tackled just before the box. And it's going to be a foul, and South High is going to have a good-looking free kick opportunity. Check that. That was Marlene Perez-Gill, who was on the run for South. So the Bulldogs will set up the wall, and it'll be Reagan Sanders to take it for South High. Sanders approaches. Sanders going to take it herself off the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick. Good looking knock from Sanders. Dangerous, dangerous ball.
Inches too high.
Yeah. Here's Ariana Garcia in the corner, trying to work on Thea Ramirez, and it'll be a goal kick. "27 minutes, 45 seconds and counting down here in the first half. Reminder, this is game one of our doubleheader. South and Golden Valley men's varsity teams will be taking on each other after this one. Rebels with another chance. Center of the field, a strike from Sanders is deflected. Oh, Golden Valley was lucky to get out of that one. That was a good-looking cross into the box, and Sanders was there. But good heads-up defense from the Bulldogs. They escape unscathed. Valerie Enriquez in the middle of the field for Golden Valley, trying to keep possession, and it's knocked away. Jacqueline Rodriguez comes up with it and sends it into the Bulldog half. Karina Lopez looking for Garcia in the corner, and it's knocked away. It'll stay with Golden Valley. Ariana Garcia, the sophomore, will throw it in for the Bulldogs. And that is knocked away by South. And Garcia's going to have to go chase it again. Boy, well, I mean, there are a number of differences between high school and even college soccer, and that's one of them. Got to go chase your own balls. Got to go shag it yourself. Back in play now, Golden Valley and Juliana Pisano with a strong boot into the box. South High trying to clear it, and that one will be a goal kick. A couple of subs checking in for South High. Emily Rodriguez coming in for Natalia Rader. And Jasmine Ramos Caceres will come in for Olivia Burns-Walker. First couple of subs in the first half here, 25 minutes and counting. 1-0 South. Nayela Palma working down there for Golden Valley against a couple of Rebels. It's tapped away, and Palma comes away with it with some space. Palma surveys, taps it forward, and it's knocked away. South High comes away with it. Rebels already up a score. And Jenny Martinez with a big boot knocks it away for Golden Valley. And Acevedo able to knock that one away before any more trouble. Good defense on the back line by the Bulldogs to send that one away. And they find Palma. Palma had it deflected off of South High. And they're going to whistle the Rebels. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs, their first one of the match. And Jenny Martinez, the junior midfielder, will take it from deep. Martinez trying to shoot it on goal, on target, and it's about 10 yards wide to the left. Ambitious move from Martinez. Errant goal kick, and South is able to collect, but Palma was there for Golden Valley. Enriquez slips it into the center for Palma. Palma trying to get some nifty footwork in, and Enriquez knocks it into the hands of Acevedo, the goalkeeper for South. Well, that one looked like it skipped off the hands of Pisano, but no whistle. Joust for it at midfield. Rebels come away with it, and she is on sides. 1v1, past the keeper and in. Thea Ramirez with the South score, and the Rebels are up 2-0 early. Not quite halfway done here in the first half. I'm not quite sure what Golden Valley was doing there on defense, if they thought that she was offsides, but it just seemed like she slipped past everyone. So 2-0 Rebels early, and now Golden Valley needs a response here. They need to drum up some offense. Olivia Burns-Walker knocks it. That one is out of bounds. Rebels will have possession. It'll stay with South after it's tapped out of bounds by Golden Valley. Valerie Enriquez able to win back possession for the Bulldogs. Nice job going up against a couple of Rebels. And Golden Valley will make a couple subs here. Rebels have an opening here on the near side, and can they take advantage of it? That's Marlene Perez-Gill with a cross into the box. Perez-Gill gets it on the inside. That one tapped in front, and a strike is too tall. Good-looking chance for South. Serena Cisneros with the boot over the crossbar. She put a good foot on that one. That may be 3-0. Jacqueline Rodriguez will send it away for Golden Valley. Rodriguez, senior defender for the Bulldogs. Reagan Sanders takes it away for South. Angling to the center. Sanders surveys, and good defense by Golden Valley. Nice job by Jasmine Hinojosa to take that one away. It'll stay with the Rebels, but the threat is neutralized for the moment. Susan Areola working on that South offense, and it's taken away by Golden Valley. Jennifer Zamora tapped away by South. And that one slips past the South defense, I beg your pardon. Nayela Palma. Palma with some nifty footwork. The cross into the box. It was cut off, looking for Cassandra Ramirez. And Mariela Acevedo collects it for South. 18-13 and winding down here in the first half. 2-0 Rebels. Valerie Enriquez gets it to the corner. Ariana Garcia with some space, and it's knocked away nicely by South. Thea Ramirez with the good defense for the Rebels. Well, you were smart. You brought the beanie. Next time I'll bring the gloves.
I've been here before.
My fingers are chilly. Ariana Garcia with an errant tap that falls out of bounds, and it'll be another goal kick for South. Well, early impressions thus far. South has been putting tons of pressure on offense in Golden Valley's end, and it has resulted in 2 goals, perhaps could have been even more.
Yeah, Golden Valley's, since that first goal, has done a pretty good job of keeping the ball down here on South High's end.
Yeah.
So their offense has been pretty good. Their defense probably needs to step up a little bit.
They just have not been able to create that good opportunity for themselves on offense, though. South, meanwhile, has created several. And looking for one more, but it's taken away by Golden Valley, and then Reagan Sanders runs it down, but there's a whistle, and the foul will go against the Rebels. Susan Areola taps it to the far side. Jasmine Hinojosa, who plays it forward to Enriquez. And it's out of bounds. South High will take possession. little bit of jousting in the corner, and it is saved by Golden Valley and then knocked away. Played back toward the center of the field, and Reagan Sanders knocks it forward. Pisano. Good stop by South. Melissa Quintero cut that pass off. High arcing ball knocked off the head of Emily Rodriguez. And Sanders with a good ball on the far side. Golden Valley defense has to catch up. Golden Valley out of trouble. Nayela Palma at midfield. Palma finds Enriquez. Enriquez to the corner. Hinojosa working against two South defenders. Footwork's inside. Nice cross. Good-looking ball. And a shot and a score from Ariana Garcia. Golden Valley finally connects and gets one to go here with 13 minutes and 50 seconds and counting left in the first half. They cut the deficit in half. It's 2-1. How about Nayela Palma for Golden Valley with the nifty footwork in the corner and able to joust around two South defenders, and now she has another opportunity. It was a good-looking cross to connect. Skipped past a couple of different players, and Ariana Garcia was finally able to put the nice foot on it and get the right angle to get it past Acevedo. And a little bit too much on that pass, and Golden Valley will throw it in. Ariana Garcia, who just scored here from the near side. I think Jennifer Zamora thought that was knocked off her hand. She threw her head up in frustration, but there was no whistle from the official. On the far side, though, the Bulldogs will have a chance to throw it in. And a foul inside the box. Nayela Palma did a good job selling it. So Golden Valley has a good-looking free kick opportunity here, down by a score. Penalty kick opportunity. Foul inside the box.
I think this would scare me to death as a goalie.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Ariana Garcia will take it. Golden Valley looking to tie it. Garcia approaches and gets it to go. Acevedo jumped the right way, but that was a good hard strike from Ariana Garcia, who has both scores for Golden Valley. And just like that, the Bulldogs have tied it 2 apiece. But the way this was going in the early going in the first half, it sure did not look like once South went up that they would relent. And give a ton of credit to Golden Valley for coming back, tying the score up. Bulldogs with all the momentum after scoring a couple of goals within a span of 5 minutes. Both by Ariana Garcia, one on a penalty kick. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Tied at 2 apiece. And so far in the latter stages of the first half, it has been all Golden Valley. After South went up early, 2 scores. Cassandra Ramirez with some space, and Ramirez gets cut off. South High able to clear it. It'll be a throw in on the far side for Golden Valley. Jaden Sarmiento tosses it in. Gets back to her. Sarmiento with a strong ball, and it's tapped into the net by Cassandra Ramirez. Golden Valley has scored 3 unanswered goals to take the lead. Well, how about that? Within a span of about 7 minutes, the Bulldogs strike 3 times, and they now have the lead. And if you're South High, you got to be thinking, what in the heck just happened? Two coming from Ariana Garcia, one on a penalty kick, and then Cassandra Ramirez at the last possible moment able to tap it past the keeper, Mariela Acevedo. Not much Acevedo could have done on that one. And now, all of a sudden, the Bulldogs with all sorts of momentum as we close out the first half. Just under 8 minutes to play. That one kept in bounds nicely by Alondra Lozano. And then knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Golden Valley. Well, don't blink. You might miss one. Holy smokes.
Yeah, they evidently found a way to get there.
Jeez. I mean, the first 10 minutes, there was nothing happening on Golden Valley's offensive side in their attacking zone. And all of a sudden, they have the lead, 3-2. So can South High muster a response here before halftime? Jennifer Zamora taps it to the far side. Jasmine Hinojosa with a strong cross, looking for Cassandra Ramirez once more. And if Acevedo doesn't collect that one, if there's any sort of deflection, it's probably 4-2. Dangerous, dangerous ball. Bulldogs applying the pressure as the offside flag goes up. Jacqueline Rodriguez boots it away. Skims off the head of South, and here comes Ariana Garcia. And Garcia with a soft tapper. Acevedo to her knees. Don't think that was what Garcia was trying to do there. She was a little upset at herself after that one. That one misplayed off the chest of Daisy Rojo. Or beg your pardon, that was Serena Cisneros. And Golden Valley's defenders, who've not had to do much in the last 10 minutes, all of a sudden a little bit more active, as we have just over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. 3-2 Bulldogs. Garcia in traffic. Sanders working against her. Who can win it? And Sanders eventually taps that out of bounds. Garcia to the far side. And offsides coming against Golden Valley. Rainbow boot from Sanders, and it's tapped away out of bounds. South High will have an opportunity with this one. Marlene Perez-Gill sends it in, but Jacqueline Rodriguez is there to clear it. Aaron Boot, Golden Valley with a good chance. And I think that Cassandra Ramirez wasn't quite sure where the ball was on that one. It stays with the Bulldogs, but she had a good chance to run that one down. Here's Ariana Garcia. Headed away nicely by South. Some hand fighting here on the near side. No whistle, though. South throws it in. Just under 3 minutes to play, 2 minutes 50 seconds and counting first half. 3-2 Golden Valley. South opened up the scoring. They scored 2. Bulldogs have scored the last 3. Men's teams warming up on the opposite ends of the field here at South High. And they will take the pitch just after the conclusion of this one. That game also here on the Kern High Network. South will get the ball, and can the Rebels create another scoring opportunity here? All the offense was happening in the first 10 minutes for South High, but they have been unable to create many good opportunities since then. Garcia taps it to the center for Ramirez, and her tap back to Garcia. Just a little bit too strong. 50 footwork inside, and a shot on goal stopped by Brianna Navarro. Closing moments of the first half. And Nayela Palma will run it down and sling it to her teammate to toss it into play. They toss it into the corner, and there's the halftime whistle. Golden Valley, after being down early 2-0, comes back to fire off 3 straight, and they have the lead here at halftime. 3-2 Golden Valley over South High. And we'll take a break here on the Kern High Network, brought to you by Bakersfield College, Motor City, and Kern Schools Federal Credit Union.
So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell-down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door, only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell-down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell-down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door, only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell-down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools. Together, we have something special.
For For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
It's summer sell down at Motor City GMC. The all-new GMC Sierra 4-door is under $30,000. We are professional grade and we're California's largest GMC dealer. Go to MotorCityGMC.com.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first card, everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first card, everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first card, everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
A fit. All right. All right, back and ready to go for second half action on the Kern High Network. Golden Valley with a 3-2 lead over South. Happy to be with you. Johnny Soper, Kevin Willey for the Kern High Network. Brought to you by Bakersfield College, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, and Motor City Bakersfield. Bulldogs will start with possession here in half number 2. And the officials getting set. We are ready to go. South scored a couple of early goals, and Golden Valley able to come right back. One coming via the penalty kick, but they scored 3 unanswered. And that is where we stand as we start half number 2. Jasmine Hinojosa working on the far side, the near side rather, for Golden Valley. Jaden Sarmiento will toss it in. Hinojosa deflected off her own teammate. Jennifer Zamora in the center, looking for Nayela Palma. And Palma tries to run that down. Dangerous play by South. They're able to get out of it unscathed. Palma taps it to the near side. Juliana Pisano. Check that, Jasmine Hinojosa rather. And a good looking tackle inside the box. And Alyssa Carbajal able to make that nice stop. Jacqueline Rodriguez, senior defender, knocked that one out of bounds, and South will have an opportunity in their attacking half of the field. Good footwork from Serena Cisneros. Cisneros surveys. Cisneros with a left-footed strike, and it's wide right. Officials whistle. There's an injured Golden Valley player down on the far side. Can't quite get a number on that just yet. Looks like that's Valerie Enriquez, the senior midfielder. Able to trot off with the assistance of her teammates. So that's a good sign. Beautiful footwork from Reagan Sanders, and Sanders got tripped. So here comes a free kick for South. Thea Ramirez Lines up to take it for the Rebels. There's the whistle. Ramirez off the block of Golden Valley. And out of bounds, it'll stay with South. I have to say, Kevin, Golden Valley's defense did not look great in those first 10, 15 minutes of the first half. But really, since then, they have settled in and have played a really good game.
They have. And the offense, as we were saying last half, they were doing a good job keeping it down here in South High's turf.
They have done their part. There is no question about it.
They were just lacking that last push to get it in the goal. And
yeah.
they figured that out after that penalty kick.
Yes, they have. Reagan Sanders. And it's off the hands of Brianna Navarro, and there's a whistle. That'll be a goal kick coming here for Golden Valley. That right there was the best offensive chance for South in a while. Just over 5 minutes into the second half. Jacqueline Rodriguez lines up to knock it away. Hinojosa with a deep ball looking for Palma, and just a hair too strong on the touch. It drifts out of bounds. That one pinging around, and eventually Susan Areola knocks it out of bounds. South High with a chance, but for a moment throwing a little bit too strong. Whistle, and there is going to be a free kick here for South. Reagan Sanders on the far side to take it. Sanders approaches, and just inside the goalpost on the left side. Palma slips through the center. Angles with a cross, and it is too strong. Ariela Acevedo there to grab it for South. I bet Palma wishes she had that one back. Marina Lopez gets it to the outside for Emily Hernandez, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. And I believe that is our first corner kick of the match.
I was just thinking that a few minutes ago. We haven't had a corner kick.
Juliana Pisano will kick it away. First corner kick of the match for either side. Pisano low ball, bounces around, and is cleared by South, although Pisano gets back to it. Nice job by Natalia Rader.
I was reminded of Rick Hudgens, one of our other commentators, that a lot of these games are won with those set pieces from the corner.
Yes.
And I was just thinking we hadn't had any of those.
Well, they don't come often, that's for sure. Palma with a touch, looking for Ramirez, and it is stopped by Acevedo. And South has got to find a way to get this back into their offensive attacking part of the field. Can they do it right here? Olivia Burns-Walker tosses it in. And it slips past a couple of Rebels into the arms of Navarro. Emily Hernandez runs it down on the far side, and Hernandez kicks it into the arms of Acevedo.
Golden's Valley offense is definitely at the point where you don't want to let them get to your side of the field.
Oh, no.
You want to try to keep your offense going.
Yeah, South has got to try and drum up some offense here as they kick it away. Not a great goal kick for Golden Valley. Can the Rebels do anything with it? It's out of bounds. It goes back to the Bulldogs, just under 30 minutes to play here in the ballgame. I'm going to stop play for a moment to allow Susan Ariola to stretch out a few of the cramps that she had. That one just slipped by Burns-Walker, and Golden Valley tosses it in. South down by a score, 3-2, with 26 minutes, 37 seconds and counting to play in the match. If you're just joining us on the Kern High Network, Rebels scored the first two in the first 10 minutes or so, and it looked like they were cruising. And Golden Valley was able to come back, and the Bulldogs with an opportunity there. And Golden Valley scored the next three, one via the penalty kick, and that is where we stand. And not only do they have the lead, but they have had most of the offensive momentum in this second half. Nothing to show for it, though. South High still very much in striking distance. That one knocked out of bounds by Susan Areola. And Alondra Lozano will toss it back into play for the Rebels. Jaden Sarmiento, junior defender. Puts it back in play for Golden Valley, and Hinojosa boots it. One hopper for Mariela Acevedo, who's been busy the past 10 minutes. And that'll be a goal kick for Golden Valley.
Didn't look like they were quite ready for that one.
No. A reminder, game 2 of our doubleheader, just after the conclusion of this one, South and Golden Valley, the men's varsity teams squaring off on the pitch, just a mere moments away. Sanders. Sanders able, well, she cannot keep possession. The wind's starting to pick up here on the top of the press box. The temperatures, I have to imagine, have dipped into the high 40s, and with the wind, even cooler than that. That one cut off nicely by Juliana Pisano for Golden Valley. And what can Pisano do with it here? Out of bounds off of South. Collision just on the edge of the box. South still trying to get it out of there. Dangerous ball, and Palma ran into the keeper, Acevedo. No whistle, though. And Acevedo kicks it away. Race for it, and Golden Valley wins it, Susan Areola. But South maintains possession. And the Rebels will make a sub. Coming into the match is Emily Rodriguez. nifty footwork from Hinojosa, and she's able to keep it in play as Acevedo grabs it. Not much happening for the Rebels on offense right now. They have been sort of on their heels for really since the latter stages of the first half. Can they drum up some offense here? Sanders will boot it away. Cut off by South, but Golden Valley able to get it back. See what the Rebels can do with it here. They'll have a good-looking free kick opportunity. Sanders deep. Will she go for it? Yes, she will. And right to the keeper. And for a moment, Brianna Navarro lost it, but it fell right in front of her. Dangerous kick from Sanders, and Golden Valley will have it from that position, right where that green jersey, the referee is standing. Just under 18 minutes left to play in the match. Out of bounds off the Rebels. And the Bulldogs will bring in a sub. Daisy Rojo checks in. And for South, Jasmine Ramos Cazares. Good ball, but nice save by Acevedo. Bulldogs just have kept their foot on the pedal. Race to that one, and wow, Acevedo just outside the box made a do-or-die move, and it worked out. Sarmiento will toss it in. 15 minutes, 20 seconds and counting to play in the match.
Golden Valley's doing a great job of controlling the ball
Yes.
on their offense.
Yes, they are.
It just makes it hard for South High to get it to the other end of the field.
I mean, I feel like I'm watching two different teams based on the first 15 minutes of the first half. I mean, that's exactly what South was doing, applying the pressure. And the script has just completely flipped since Golden Valley went on that string of goals. They scored 3 within a span of 7 minutes. And Ahosa tracks it down momentarily, but it's taken away by South. Sanders taps it back, and the Rebels unable to keep possession. Whistle and a foul coming against Golden Valley. South High throwing in from the far side. Sanders able to come away with it and sliding to her knees as she tried to put a good boot on that one. Bulldogs take it away. Hinojosa turns the corner. And a little bit off target to her pass to the far side for Ariana Garcia, but Garcia is able to stick with it, and Acevedo slides to grab that one just before it trickles beyond the out-of-bounds line. Good slide in the corner. Nice defense from South. That was Alyssa Carbajal. Back on the other end in the deep corner with a good defense. Dangerous ball, and it is saved. It was Serena Cisneros who had a chance at that one, and Brianna Navarro was able to track it down just before Cisneros could get a good foot on it. That might have been the best looking chance for South all half.
That's definitely what they needed, is to get their momentum going.
Yeah. We'll see if they can keep applying the pressure here against the Golden Valley defense as another substitution comes in for the Rebels. It's Kate Meza. And Golden Valley will make a couple of subs as well. Or just one. Cassandra Ramirez checks back in. 1 goal already tonight for Ramirez. Good tackle there from Sanders to stop that run against Ariana Garcia, and Garcia is a little bit banged up. And we're going to have, it looks like, a card here in the box. That's our first card of the match coming against Reagan Sanders, who's been playing aggressively all night. And this is going to give Golden Valley, well, it'll be a goal kick from South. The official trotting to the far side to talk it over. And they got things squared away, and South will send it away. Eight minutes, 10 seconds and counting remaining in the match. It is 3-2 Golden Valley. And Golden Valley makes a quick sub as the Bulldogs send it in. And Valerie Enriquez in the corner. Enriquez trying to make something out of it and just has to tap it out of bounds. South High will get possession. And they can't keep it. Enriquez with a cross. And it's off the top of the net. It'll be a goal kick. Well, South High has just over 6.5 minutes to make something happen here offensively, and I'm not quite sure if they can. I mean, they have not had many opportunities in the second half. They had all the offense in the first 10 minutes. Here comes another chance for Golden Valley, and Ramirez unable to get it before Aceto booted away. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Juliana Pisano trotting that one down to go shag it. And Pisano will take the corner for Golden Valley. Lines it up, sends it away, low kick, slips past a couple of players. And a dangerous ball. Karina Ortega had a good-looking shot at it, just unable to put a good footing on it. South High is just under 5 minutes, down by a score. And that's out of bounds. It'll go to Golden Valley. That wasn't the fastest throw-in I've seen. Golden Valley taking their time. Hinojosa knocks it back into the South defense. Hinojosa's been playing very aggressively for Golden Valley all night long. And she's been fun to watch. Just 3.5 minutes to play in the match. Golden Valley trying to put icing on the cake here with Valerie Enriquez, and it looks like they're going to get one more good-looking chance here. Into the box, and South clears it, but it'll be a corner.
You mentioned Hinojosa playing aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I've noticed is that the Bulldogs don't seem to have a problem with playing, I guess you could call it, through the ball. They've got an aggressive play. They're not afraid to carry it all the way through.
Errant ball from Enriquez, and it'll be a goal kick here for South, and they might have one more good opportunity here to try and tie this score. But you're right. I think Golden Valley has been the tougher team tonight, quite frankly. Went down 2 scores early and didn't let it affect them. I beg your pardon. It's going to be another corner on a goal kick. Off the head of the Rebels. Final moments here of this one. Can South get one more chance? And the Rebels are going to have a free kick. And this could be it here. One last send into the box, and it is picked up by Brianna Navarro. She'll take her time and boot this one away. And South is going to get another free kick opportunity right here after a foul on Golden Valley. So the Bulldogs not being very cautious here in the final moments. Reagan Sanders to take it. You have to imagine she's going to go for it. And it stopped for a moment, and a chance for South is deflected, and they knock it in. Oh, my gracious. With mere minutes, mere seconds to play, South ties it up. And that is it. On the last moment, South High is able to get the draw. Unbelievable.
Wow.
So the varsity men will have to wait for just a moment. And we are headed into extra time. I mean, the referee was probably a few seconds away from blowing the whistle.
They couldn't have cut that any closer. Talked about Hinojosa, but Sanders has been playing a really good, aggressive game for South High.
That's a good point. She's a little bit too aggressive at times. She did pick up a yellow card in the second half. But she did create that last scoring opportunity. And Golden Valley just got a little bit careless. A couple of late fouls giving South free kick opportunities. I mean, South had not many chances, and
yeah, they had
Golden Valley
two
sort of
free
gave it to
kicks
them
at the end of that.
Yeah.
I imagine Golden Valley's gonna play hard for this this overtime.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine their head coach is too happy. Edwin Morataya is the Bulldog head coach, and Gina Flores-Jones for South High. So South High will get it started here in extra time. 10 minutes on the timer here. We are ready to go, and Sanders sets it in play. And Valerie Enriquez on the far side will toss it in for Golden Valley. So South High, after scoring the first 2 goals of the match and then giving up 3 consecutive and generating almost no offense in the second half, is able to somehow score a mere moments before the referee blew the final whistle to tie this thing up at 3 apiece. Jaden Sarmiento will throw it in for Golden Valley as the Bulldogs make a sub. Ayala Palma checks in for Cassandra Ramirez. Karina Lopez corrals it for Golden Valley and gets it to the edge for Hinojosa. Hinojosa slips through 2 South defenders, and that's going to be offsides. Karina Ortega just got a little too aggressive. Thea Ramirez sets it up for the Rebels. Jennifer Zamora had it for a moment. She got it to Palma. And that one just a little bit wide from Karina Ortega. Zamora got it to Ortega, but it's taken away by South. Here come the Rebels. Cut off by the Bulldogs. Susan Areola taps it out of bounds, but it'll stay on this half. collision, and officials finally stop play. Golden Valley will get possession. 5 minutes left here in extra time. Alondra Lozano sends it forward for South. And it's knocked to the near side out of bounds by Jacqueline Rodriguez. So the Rebels here with a good-looking chance to try and generate some offense. Jaden Sarmiento gets it in to Palma. Palma to Hinojosa with a big boot. Collected by Acevedo. Three minutes to play in extra time. All knotted up at 3 apiece. And Golden Valley makes us up. Jenny Martinez enters the game for the Bulldogs. And the officials are going to whistle and stop play for an injured South player there on the far side. Got tangled up. That's Marlene Perez-Gill. She gets back up and back into play.
Yeah, she was favoring one of her legs there, and as soon as that whistle blew, she bit the bullet and took after it.
Hinojosa on the near side. And Hinojosa is deflected out of bounds, and Sarmiento will toss it in. Sarmiento gets it to Lopez. Lopez with a pass toward the center. Deflected away. And Jennifer Zamora boots it back to Acevedo. Knocked out of bounds by South. Sarmiento will run it down and send it back into play. Sarmiento with a long cross. Enriquez was there. And that is where extra time comes to a conclusion. So they will flip sides.
Coach having a little talk with Sanders down there. I would imagine getting a game plan for this next period.
Extra time number 2, 10 minutes back on the clock, and we are ready to go.
So a question about the overtimes with high school rules is, will they go into a shootout if nobody scores in this?
I do not believe they will. I believe, if memory serves me, and to be perfectly frank, I do not know the rule, but I think that only in the playoffs do you go into a penalty kick shootout. I believe if it's tied after 2 extra times, then that is the result. In fact, to be quite honest with you, I didn't think that there was extra time in the regular season. I thought it just ended in a tie. Only in the postseason, but evidently I was wrong.
Well, I'm still a bit new to soccer, so.
You and me are learning on the fly here.
I make all my soccer comparisons to hockey, so.
There you go. Rebels bring in a sub as Jasmine Ramos Caceres checks in for South. That one's knocked out of bounds by South there on the far side, and Golden Valley will get a first chance at it here in extra time number 2. Acevedo with a big kick. Oof. That didn't look fun. Thea Ramirez got knocked in the foot, and now Juliana Pisano is down here on the near side as well for Golden Valley. And with the chill that is in the air, I mean, that has got to hurt. And it looks like Pisano just has a cramp. Getting stretched out by her teammate. Well, hopefully it's just a cramp. Her teammates help her out to her feet and bring her to the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Golden Valley here on the near side. Jenny Martinez tosses it in. Martinez looking to get it to the center. It's cut off by South. Pinged off of Jennifer Zamora and recovered by the Bulldogs. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to play in extra time, number 2. Free soccer on a Tuesday night. Glad to have you with us on the Kern High Network. A reminder that game 2 of our doubleheader between the South varsity men and the Golden Valley varsity men will take place just a mere moments after the conclusion of this one. Call it within about 5 or 10 minutes or so. Sanders trying to create something for South. Melissa Quintero gets it to the far side, but it's cut off by Golden Valley by Palma. Beg your pardon, Hinojosa cut that one off. Hinojosa with it now. Collision there. And the Rebels end up with it. Rebels tap it forward. Flag doesn't go up. Here comes Cisneros. And that's the game. Cisneros gives South the edge here in extra time, number 2. And I beg your pardon, I thought it was golden goal. It is not. Still 3 minutes and 10 seconds and counting to play as Golden Valley gets set to send it in. South scores just before the end of regulation, and they get the go-ahead goal here in extra time, number 2. Off the foot of Serena Cisneros. And a Rebel is down here on the near side, grabbing her left calf. Looks like that might be a cramp as well. It's Serena Cisneros who just scored the go-ahead goal. Cisneros is up to her feet and hobbles to the sideline. Hope she's all right. She had a smile on her face. I certainly hope that it just cramps. She'll stretch out here on the sideline as play resumes with the lead belonging to South. Well, Golden Valley had this one. Up 3-2 for almost the entire second half until the final moments. As Reagan Sanders' corner kick falls on top of the net. South got a couple of breaks, free kicks late. They cashed in to send this one into extra time, and then Serena Cisneros gives them the go-ahead goal here in extra time, number 2. So the Rebels bookend the game with a couple of scores. How about that? Opened up with a 2-0 lead, and they score the final 2.
just have to hold them for 2 minutes or less.
Yeah, and Golden Valley could not do that at the end of regulation, so this one is not quite over. But the Bulldogs need to create a chance here. Nice job by Sanders to just boot that one away. And a goal kick coming for Golden Valley that is taken by Jacqueline Rodriguez. Out of bounds, and it'll go back to South. Both men's sides getting set to go. And there is the final whistle. South High steals one in extra time from Golden Valley. They win 4-3. Men's game coming up in just a little bit here on the Kern High Network, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, Bakersfield College, and Motor City.
We do have a player of the game to pick.
Okay.
And
well, I think we have to give it to Serena Cisneros for scoring the game-winning goal.
I think so. I think Garcia did a good job with those first two. One of them being, or was it Garcia or Garza?
That was Garcia, but for Golden Valley.
Right, for Golden.
Scored the first two for Golden Valley.
Sanders is also a good player this game, setting up that tie.
Yes.
That tie goal.
Yes.
But I think you're right. I think that last goal, right through the goalie for South High. I think Cisneros is a good choice.
So Serena Cisneros, our player of the game here on the Kern High Network. She gets the game-winning goal for South over Golden Valley. Stick with us here on the Kern High Network for the start of the varsity men's team, South and Golden Valley, coming up in just a few moments.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell-down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door, only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell-down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
It's summer sell-down at Motor City GMC. The all-new GMC Sierra 4-door is under $30,000. We are professional grade, and we're California's largest GMC dealer. Go to MotorCityGMC.com.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell down. Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume GMC dealer, Motor City.
Kern Schools Federal Credit Union is here to be your lifelong financial partner. So while your financial life may start out with a Rocky Raccoon account, as you grow, we'll be with you every step of the way. From your first car and everyone thereafter, to investing in your family's future, to buying that special house you'll call home, Kern Schools is here to help. And if you live in Kern County, then you can bank with us. See, we're local just like you, so what we accomplish together benefits our entire community. Kern Schools, together we have something special.
For over 100 years, Bakersfield College has helped thousands of people achieve their dreams through education. Now Bakersfield College is bringing college closer to home, with courses offered in Southwest Bakersfield on Stockdale Highway, downtown Bakersfield, and at the main campus on Panorama Drive. Programs and classes also available in Delano, Shafter, Arvin, and online. Your path to a bright new future can start today at the home of the Renegades. It's easy. Take the first step. Visit bakersfieldcollege.edu to learn more.
Centennial tomorrow. Okay. Julian and Vance Palm.
So he's only retired partially?
Oh yeah, just from Friday nights, from football. Who knows what he'll do next year?
But he'll still do BC, right?
Yeah, he's still doing BC and Cal State. I don't know if he'll be doing any basketball. was a little surprised he did this year. He did football this year. He was talking about it last year.
All right, we are ready for game 2 of our doubleheader as the South and Golden Valley men's varsity teams are just about set to go at one another after a thrilling first end of our doubleheader between the varsity women's teams that went into extra time. South High winning that one 4-3. And we will see what happens here in game 2. We are underway as Giovanni Barron gets things started. And already Golden Valley with numbers on the back of their jerseys that are barely visible. Oh my gracious. It's a good thing I brought the binoculars.
It's going to be hard to see with binoculars, I
Holy
think.
smokes. Gold on white, and that is a faint gold.
It looks more like silver from here.
South High much more favorable, certainly, as David Montez sent it to the far side. Off the head of Sagid Rungel and Christian Gill. Luis Chavez working in the center of the field. Chavez gets it to the near side. Benjamin Montez. Beg your pardon, that was Lino Bravo. Here's Fernando Magana. Golden Valley now here with an opportunity. That's Abron Hernandez there in the corner who got whistled, and South will send it in. First corner kick of the match will be taken by Golden Valley. And it'll be Jose Campos to send it in. Campos, and that one was a good-looking ball, but no Bulldog able to get ahead on it.
I don't think they could have fit anybody else in that goalie box.
Seriously. So we get a first look at Ethan Echeverria, the goalkeeper for South. Knocked away by Jose Campos, and it'll be sent in by the Rebels. Daniel Lemus runs that one down on the far side, and he'll toss it back to his teammate. Handball, it'll stay with South. Carlos Campos on the far side. Now Benjamin Montez will take the free kick. Montez steps forward, left-footed strike, and it's just above the crossbar. I think I just felt a few droplets of rain.
I was just looking on my my lens hood there, and a couple of little drips. I was hoping it was a little bit of rain and not a bird, but.
Of course, the entire valley and much of Southern California last week got a pretty heavy dose of rain, even snow in the surrounding areas of
Yeah,
Kern
that put a
County.
hamper on my Thanksgiving plans a little bit.
Is that right?
Had to take the long way around to Northbridge.
Oof. Yeah, that's not fun.
And then try to get my son back.
When the 5 is closed, it makes things a lot more difficult because there's really no easy way around it. Jesus Choto on the far side with the throw-in for the Rebels. Francisco Astorga trying to run that one down, but it is collected. David Montez sends it far side. Lino Bravo trying to run it down, and Bravo has to skip ahead of the keeper, Jonathan Tirado. That's our first look at Tirado, the senior goalkeeper for Golden Valley. I think those plays are the most exciting plays in soccer, to be perfectly honest with you. when you have two players coming at it from the opposite direction, and it's who's going to beat who.
Who's going to get there first?
And whatever happens, I mean, it's fun. Benjamin Montez in the center. Montez able to keep his feet. Taps it forward to Campos, and it's knocked away by Golden Valley. Luis Chavez gets it to Campos. Campos surveys, taps it back to David Montez. Montez now gets it to Gail Navarez, and it's caught off nicely by Abron Hernandez. Hernandez working on the far side, gets shoved in the back, and that will be South's possession. Excuse me, Golden Valley's possession. Free kick right near midfield. And it skims off the head of Lino Bravo, who's a kicker for the South High football team. I remember that from one of our Kern High Network broadcasts with the South High Rebel team. Daniel Lomax, that was a fun team to watch. They lit up the scoreboard. That one slips away from Toronto. Wow. Excuse me, Echevarria. That could have been extremely dangerous. I was on the call that South High football game. They scored 70 points.
Wow.
With Rick Van Horn, the coach, and Julian Wilson. And Lomax had 5 touchdowns, I think. And we just got a kick out of the name Lino Bravo. And both coach and I said, that sounds like someone who ought to be hosting a late night talk show.
That's right.
Right? I mean, couldn't you see that on a marquee
Lino
somewhere?
Bravo.
The Tonight Show with Lino Bravo. I mean, that is just made for TV. Somebody get that kid an agent, because he's got a future. Gail Navarez taps it forward, and it's deflected by Golden Valley, and the Bulldogs run away with it. Here's Jose Campos in the center of the field. Campos with too much on that touch. Just a little over 10 minutes gone in this one, no score here in the first half. That one cut off. Benjamin Montez, the intended target. Bravo with a cross, looking for Daniel Lemus. Lemus trying to run it down in the corner, able to track it down. And Lemus with some good footwork to get it back to David Montez. Montez escapes 2 Bulldog defenders. Now here on the near side, here's Luis Chavez. Chavez steps forward, cross into the box. It's Montez, and Montez had it deflected away. Off the head of Carlos Campos. Dino Bravo is going to get whistled for that one, and I think he knew it. Just got a little bit too aggressive. As Andrew Carrillo hit the deck. Free kick chance for the Bulldogs here. Abram Hernandez. Just beyond midfield. Steps forward. Gets a good boot on it. Echeverria able to grab that one. He's had a couple of close calls. And that one slips away. It's most certainly probably a goal. Montez taps it to Bravo. Bravo. Back to Montez. And it's deflected into the arms of Tirado. South High gets possession, and there's a shove there. Daniel Lemus gets whistled for it. That seemed pretty obvious. Adrian Ayala throws it in for Golden Valley. Amanda Magana had it tackled for a moment, and now here's Barron. Barron tapped away by the Rebels. Good footwork on the far side by Bravo, and that one is out of bounds, but the Bulldogs will have possession. Pablo Cardenas lets it go for the keeper, Tirado. Well, it's been the Rebels who've had a couple of good-looking opportunities on their offensive end, and maybe one more here as Daniel Lemus gets away with it, and here comes the keeper, Tirado, to collect. Is chilly right now. The temperature says 52, but I think it's a little colder than that. And maybe it's just because I've been out here for a while. But with the slight breeze, I think it certainly makes a noticeable difference.
Yeah, it could be the altitude.
Yeah. down on the pitch, they're at 330 feet, and up here we're 355 feet above sea level. There's less oxygen. Jesus Oloqui will toss it in for Golden Valley. And it's headed away. The flag goes up. Jason Notario boots it away for South High. Carlos Campos skips it ahead. Bravo had it taken away in the box. Nice defense by Golden Valley. And Francisco Astorgia was trying to run it down for the Bulldogs. Unable to be saved by Golden Valley. It'll be South's possession. Luis Chavez on the near side. Chavez had his pass cut off. That one is deflected off of the Bulldogs. Near side, Luis Chavez. Chavez to Montez. Montez with the tap back to Chavez. Here's the cross, deflected. And it'll be a goal kick for Golden Valley. Substitutions coming for both South and Golden Valley. Christian Gill will check in for the Rebels. And Raul Cervantes will check in for Golden Valley. Jesus Choto coming out for the Rebels. Just under 20 minutes to play here in the first half. No score. 19 minutes, 52 seconds and counting. The first of our, I'll say many, soccer broadcasts that we'll carry throughout the soccer season. I don't know the exact number, but I imagine it's a good handful.
Nobody does until it's over. Try to do as many as we can.
Yeah. Winter sports are here. Winter is here, as much as you want to call it winter. Tapped forward, and Daniel Lemus is not going to run that one down. Torado gets to it before he can. Golden Valley with a chance here. That cross is dangerous, and it's knocked away by Echevarria. How about Echevarria able to punch that one out? Not out of trouble yet, though. Here comes Carrillo. And Echevarria finally corrals it. Heck of a job by the junior goalkeeper from South. Now here's Daniel Lemus on the other end. Gets it to Benjamin Montez. Montez with a cross. Nobody's there. And it slips past everyone. Oh, man, David Montez was there. He was open, but the ball slipped right past him, and Lino Bravo had it cut off before he could do anything with it. But now here's Bravo with it. Now here come the Bulldogs. Francisco Astordia had it cut off by Fernando Magana. Deep cross and offsides. It was Francisco Astorgia, the senior, the guilty party. Bravo just slipped past the official. Nice job by the official getting his foot out of the way of that one. And an errant ball coming off the foot of Jose Campos out of bounds, and it will be South's possession. Fernando Magana taps it to the center for Gael Navarez. And a tackle from behind by David Montez draws a whistle. And perhaps a few words from the official. Jesus Oloqui taps it to the far side. Cut off for a moment by South. Navarez. Now David Montez with it. Gets it to Daniel Lemus. Lemus, and just a little too strong for Montez to handle. Jason Otario gets it to the far side. Nice slide by Christian Gill. Golden Valley trying to get something cooking here on offense. And both sides have been applying pretty consistent pressure. And a whistle and a push. They're going to get Jason Notario for that one, and Golden Valley will have a good free kick opportunity here. Jose Campos lining up to take it. Campos is ready. Campos curves that one in. What a strike. Golden Valley opens up the scoring. They have a 1-0 lead. South High lined up their wall, their goalkeeper, at the direction of Ethan Echeverria, and it didn't work. Campos with a perfect ball. Not much Echeverria could do. So now South working from behind. We'll try and drum something up here. Fernando Magana to take this free kick. Deep kick. Golden Valley comes away with it, and it's cut off by Notario. Throw in here for South High. Luis Chavez sends it in. And a whistle coming against South. Bulldogs keep working their magic on offense. There's a cross and a really good-looking chance. Abron Hernandez couldn't come up with it. My goodness. That was a really good-looking chance. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Luis Chavez throws it in for South. Chavez, and it was out of bounds. Chavez couldn't keep it. So the Bulldogs will have a throw in here close to the South High bench. little too much hand fighting, and the officials kind of got his arms out like, what are you guys doing? Come on. Jose Campos, who just scored that goal, will take the free kick. I don't think he's going to go for the direct goal here. This is a little bit too far out, but given that last kick, I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Campos with a cross, deflected off of South, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in from near the corner here on the near side. South defense is there. Daniel Lemus knocks it away. Ooh. Luis Chavez and Raul Cervantes got tangled up for a bit, and the official calls the foul against South. Deep free kick, high arcing ball, and knocked around there. The goalkeeper's out of his position, and finally it's knocked away. South dodged a bullet. Not out of trouble yet, but that's a deep strike that goes wide left. Navarez in the center, taps it to the near side for Magana. Magana for Luis Chavez. Cut off by the Bulldogs, and a dangerous whiff by Adrian Ayala. As we have just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. And the Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead coming off the foot of Jose Campos. Notario surveys, steps forward, boots it to the center, looking for Funes. Now here's Chavez. Chavez skips past the defender, crosses it back. Nobody was home though. A little bit too much on the cross. And that one is dangerous as it brings Jonathan Tirado to his back. He hits the pitch, but just a little bit too tall, and we got a player looks like with a cramp down just outside the box. They're going to bring in a substitution, is South High. That's Daniel Lemus, the senior. Looks like his left leg there, not putting any pressure on it. That sportsmanship as Golden Valley helping him to the sideline. Always love to see that. Got to get that kid some mustard. Did you ever try that?
What? Some mustard?
Yeah.
No.
For cramps?
For cramps?
Mm-hmm. No, I only played football for one season, but that was they always had packets of mustard on the sideline. That was the quick fix.
It's one of the nice things about soccer, and I know volleyball is similar. A lot of these guys play each other in clubs and throughout the season. So a lot of them know each other.
Right.
So they're
right. And probably play with each other, a lot of them, on the same club teams.
I think that builds a lot of the sportsmanship. But
yes. No question about it. There's a deep ball, free kick. And Raul Cervantes lets it fall out of bounds on the other side. Timer stopped with 2 minutes on the clock. Here as we wind down the final seconds of the first half. The difference right now, Jose Campos with an incredible strike. On a free kick just beyond the box. Here's a good ball for Montez, and Montez just missed it. Fernando Magana hands it off to Luis Chavez, who sends it in. Chavez. South loses it. It's knocked out of bounds, and it's Golden Valley's ball. This might be the final few plays of the first half. Diego Gomez to toss it in. Back to Gomez. Gomez had it taken away by Montez. Montez working on the sideline, taps it toward the center. Eventually gets it back. Now we'll make a run. Looking for Daniel Funes, but Golden Valley's defense was there and they knock it away. There is the whistle that takes us to the halftime break with Golden Valley up 1-0 over South. Jose Campos with the lone goal of the match thus far. Back on the Kern High Network after this. Remember, the Kern High Network is brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, Bakersfield College, and Motor City Bakersfield.
Welcome to the city, Motor City, where it's summer sell-down.
Get ready to move, get ready to groove, get ready to fly.
Drive away a GMC Sierra 4-door only $29,990, or save up to $10,000 off select Sierra HD models. Summer sell-down offers end September 3rd. We are professional grade, and we are California's largest volume
we're going to Morro Bay for Thanksgiving. Because my mother lives there. And my son and all my daughters, they're school until Wednesday night. So girls are going to go pick him up Thursday morning. My wife and I were going to go straight to Morro Bay. And found out that the I-5 was closed down, so the girls were going to go around to Center with the Hatchet. And they got up there, backed up. Took them an hour just to get up to Keene. So they turned around. I said, turn around and come back, and we'll go the other way. So we're going to go over 33, a little bit shorter, but it was snowed in, so we ended up having to go up to San Diego, 66. That took about 5 hours because it was all full of traffic.
Right. That's people to go.
Yeah. But so by the time we picked him up about 6 o'clock, my wife said, "I'm not driving that slow. I'm going home." So we came over. By that time, 5 was open, and we got up there.
Welcome back to South High School on the Kern High Network, and half number 2 underway between Golden Valley and South. Bulldogs on top, 1-0. Jose Campos, the difference maker with a beautiful free kick strike midway through the first half to put the Bulldogs on top. Deep ball is collected by Echeverria. South had a couple of opportunities, scoring chances, could not punch it through, though, in the first half. Opening night of soccer on the Kern High Network with Kevin Willey. I'm Johnny Soper. Happy to be with you. The first of many, and not just with soccer, but with most winter sports. Jesus Choto with a strong strike, and it's collected by Torado. Torado is right there. Winter sports season just getting underway. After the conclusion of football last week, a mere 3 or 4 days ago. And there's a dangerous ball.
We'll be wrapping up the volleyball season tomorrow night. Centennial High School for the Kern High School District All-Star Game.
There we go. The best of the best.
The best of the best. Usually have 4 teams. It's always fun to watch. They'll have a shooting contest, 3-point contest, slam dunk contest.
Wait, we're talking about volleyball here.
Volleyball. I'm thinking basketball already.
So do they still do the contests with volleyball?
No, they don't.
Gotcha.
But they usually have some really good games.
Yeah.
They'll give away some scholarship money.
Oh, there you go.
Let everybody know who's signed to go to where.
And there's always a pretty good nucleus of talent that's going to play at the next level here in Kern County with all sports, frankly.
Vance Palm will be calling that game.
All right.
With Julian Wilson on camera.
I will be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. on the Kern High Network. KernHighNetwork.com on Facebook. Use the hashtag KHSDAchieve. Reminder, we are sponsored by Motor City Bakersfield, Bakersfield College, and Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Whistle, and it'll remain with South. The Rebels down by a score. Fernando Magana will get set to take the free kick. Magana's ready. Here it comes. Magana with a deep strike, and Torado has it. Hard to tell from this angle. That one looked wide left anyways. Here's Golden Valley on the breakaway. Bulldogs' first real opportunity of the second half. Good tackle, but they're going to whistle for a foul. Francisco Astorga, the guilty party, or excuse me, Roberto Rodriguez, I beg your pardon. Jose Ramos got it away, looking for Lino Bravo in the corner. And Bravo, was he able to tap it away? No, it will be Golden Valley possession. And it looks like another player's cramped up down there for Golden Valley.
I can hear Rick Van Horn. Drink your water. Drink your water.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not out sweating as much, but you got to drink the water.
Yeah. A little bit harder when it's, 50 degrees and windy and a little bit drizzly. You don't want it as much.
Good to see they're just cramps, though.
Yeah, seriously. Well, the way these guys are playing tonight, if there is, little collision here or there, they're moving so fast.
Yeah.
You just hope nothing bad happens, but they stay aggressive. And every time there's a high ball and it just knocks off the head, it just looks painful. Oh, my goodness. I mean, you can hear it from up here. So play resumes. South High. Gael Navarez with the ball. Taps it to Luis Chavez. And that one splits Chavez and Lino Bravo on the far side. So the Bulldogs will have it. Had a great game one of our doubleheader between the varsity women's teams of South and Golden Valley. South eventually reigning in extra time. 4-3 the final score after the Rebels tied it with literally less than a minute to go. I mean, they scored, and the next kick, the official blew the whistle after 2 seconds. Tremendous, tremendous match. This one's been good, too. It's been tight all game. Nearly 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. That looked like it might have been a handball. Officials don't whistle anything. Christian Grande taps it over to Gael Navarez. On the far side now for Luis Chavez. Funes looking for Chavez, had it cut off. Benjamin Montez had it swiped away by Torado before he could do anything with it. Chavez to toss it into play. That one knocked out of bounds, but it will be Golden Valley's possession. Ivan Garcia there on the near side. And the officials blow the whistle here. Substitution coming in for South. Carlos Campos checks in for Daniel Funes. Offsides flag goes up against Golden Valley. South's defense has been much better here in the second half. Christian Grande able to slip away, and Grande has a lot of green in front of him. Grande taps it to Bravo, and it's just a little too strong on the touch. Can Bravo save it for the Rebels? And there's a joust to the ground, but the official doesn't make a call. And there's a collision there, then they're going to stop play here. That looked pretty bad. And that's Luis Chavez down for South High, who has been all over the field tonight for the Rebels. He got bumped and hit the deck pretty hard. The rest of the South players are going to make their way toward the sideline and grab a drink of water, make sure they don't cramp up. As Chavez is back to his feet, that's a good sign. Walking to the sideline on his own power.
Holding his stomach and his head. I don't know.
Shoot, man. Maybe his stomach cramps.
I have a feeling at my age coming off the field, that's what I'd be doing. Trying to hold my knee, my shin, my thigh.
Wrap it all up, Doc. Dangerous ball. That one skipped away from the South defense. And, oh, no whistle there. That looked like that was going to be called. The official lets it go, though. It remains Golden Valley's possession. Oh, nope. The official made the wrong call. It'll go back to South. Will Cervantes sends it in for the Bulldogs. A lot of hand fighting over the past couple of minutes and not many calls. That one does get called. Goes the way of Golden Valley. Another whistle, this one going against the Bulldogs, and it will be South High's possession. Jason Notario will step forward to send it away. That one tapped forward, and he's on sides. Justin Torres, 2-0 Golden Valley. Bulldogs with a commanding grip on this one. I'd love to see another look at that one because it was very close to being offsides, but I think he was just there. I think the official had it right. Torres was able to slip past the South defense.
Well, those of you at home can go to Twitter or Facebook, check out that highlight. You can get a good look at it again.
Yeah, I will.
We can't just yet, but
once I get home and thaw. Low strike on the free kick off the foot of Jesus Oloqui. Jesus Chiodo. Working it back. Tapped forward off the head of Benjamin Montez. Montez to the center for Carlos Campos. Now to the far side, Daniel Funes. Carlos Campos to take the free kick for South. That's a dangerous one. And South had a couple of players down there. Gael Navarez and Benjamin Montez both in great position to play that one, but neither of them can find it. And Golden Valley is lucky to escape unscathed as Jonathan Tirado gets set to boot this one away, and looks like we have another cramp. Montez goes down.
Montez has been a good offensive player.
Yes, he has. No question about it.
Back when I was an athlete, when I was about, I don't know, 12, 13.
Yeah, way back when.
I know. I had a few of those cramps. They were.
Yeah. Well, they just come out of the blue. You're feeling nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Back in my track days.
Just under 20 minutes to play here at South High School. Golden Valley with a 2-0 lead. And that man, Justin Torres, who has possession right now for the Bulldogs, the difference, along with Jose Campos. Campos' goal coming in the first half. Torres just a few minutes ago. Montez taps into the corner for Carlos Campos, and it's cut off very nicely by the Golden Valley defense. Bravo with a chance, bouncing ball, it skips away in Golden Valley. Knocks it away. Bravo tosses it in. Gets it to Montez, but the Bulldogs are there to recover. Tapped out to Luis Chavez and taken away by Golden Valley. Drizzles start to come down a little bit more here in the past couple of minutes. It is cool and breezy tonight in Bakersfield. To the corner. Into the box from Chodo and knocked away. Lino Bravo will check out. Substitution for South as Daniel Lemus comes in. And that is unfortunate for this announcer because I always enjoy saying the name Lino Bravo. David Montez can't find his man on the far side. And Golden Valley comes away with it. Bulldogs on the run, and it's stopped. And this is going to be a corner kick for Golden Valley. Fernando Magana tapped it away.
We'll have to have another T-shirt made up for name of the game.
Call Stan Green, see what he thinks about that one. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better one in Kern County, to be perfectly honest with you. Here comes the corner from Golden Valley. Bulldogs looking to add more. Good defense by South. David Montez able to take it away, and now Daniel Lemus working on the far side. Lemus taps it forward. He's got Jose Ramos. Ramos had it cut off by the Bulldogs. Now Torres working on Fernando Magana, and Torres stepped out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming here for the Rebels. That one slipped past the Golden Valley defense, and the Bulldogs able to clear it. Clear it, and even then some. And there's a few words being exchanged there by South and Golden Valley. And the officials are going to try and sort things out here. So it's going to be a free kick for Golden Valley right where that official is standing there. And a yellow card will be issued against South. And now Fernando Magana is trotting toward the sideline, as well as Jason Notario. So Christian Gill comes in, and Jordan Rosenborough checks in as well. So here's a free kick coming for Golden Valley, and it's blocked by the Rebels. Tackle in the box, and a whistle coming against the Bulldogs. 2-0 Golden Valley. A score in the first half from Jose Campos. A score here in the second half coming from Justin Torres. And that one is deflected out of bounds and into the stands. Lino Bravo checks back in, as well as Gael Navarez for South High. Under 10 minutes to play here in the match. Jose Campos sends that one toward the box, and South clears it away. Here's Daniel Lemus running against two Golden Valley defenders and has it knocked away. Deflected out of bounds. It will be Golden Valley's possession. Whistle and a free kick coming for Golden Valley. It'll be Prabhir Singh to take it. Singh into the box. Low strike. And Raul Cervantes sends that one back toward the script S, the script baby blue S in the north end zone. Carlos Campos sends it far side. Chavez. And some hand fighting, and that one will go against Daniel Lemus of South. So it will be Golden Valley's possession. Montez taps it back to Funes. That one deflected away, and dangerous there for a moment. David Montez was all over that one. So don't want to speak too soon because there's still 6 minutes left on the timer and probably another couple minutes after that. But early preliminary conversation for player of the game, and I think you have to go with either Jose Campos or Justin Torres, the two goal scorers for Golden Valley. And South isn't out of this yet, but they need something here to happen pretty quickly. And when you have two goal scorers in the conversation, I think the question is the more impressive goal. Certainly a subjective question, I know. But I think that Jose Campos' goal in the first half was pretty dang impressive.
Yeah.
Hard to compete against that one. On the free kick, past the wall, hooking in, a perfect location just beyond the reach of Echeverria. And I think that might be enough to give him player of the game honors.
It could, without barring any major plays in the next 6-7 minutes.
Which is not out of the question, as we saw in game number one.
Yeah.
With the varsity women's teams.
South High snuck up and stole that one away from Golden Valley.
Heck yeah, they did. Although their goal deficit was just one, this one two. So a lot has to happen here for the Rebels here in the closing minutes. Cervantes slips past the defense. Cervantes past the keeper. Near side. Golden Valley 3-0. And just as we're having the conversation about who is going to be the player of the game, Cervantes says hello Now that was an impressive strike. And now I don't really know. Well, South High needs a miracle here in the closing minutes. 3.5 minutes on the timer, down 3-0. So what'd you think about that one?
That was nice.
That was nice. I mean, that was a tight window. He slipped it right through there. David Montez gets knocked to the ground, but it'll stay with South with a free kick coming. All right, I'm torn, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not really sure where to go. I think you could go either way, and it would both, you could justify both.
Yeah.
Christian Gill taps it over to Jordan Rosenborough, beg your pardon.
Unfortunately, we don't have a third vote to.
Yeah. Can we get a
to break the
tiebreaker?
tie.
This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Phone a friend. Well, what do you think Rick Van Horn would say?
I think you'd say, Kevin, pay more attention. Pay closer attention. I think we've probably seen more from Lopez. Is that right, Lopez?
Campos, you mean?
Now, who scored the second?
Oh, Torres.
Torres.
Justin Torres, yeah.
I think we've probably seen more from Campos and Torres on the field. But Cervantes sure did a nice goal.
Yeah, heck yeah. Highlight reel worthy, no question about it. Golden Valley looking for more.
That's all we need is just another player to score.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't have that many T-shirts. Into stoppage play, it seems.
Yes, we are, and, well, let's just make a decision here. Yeah, I think you're right. I think both Campos and Cervantes have both, been playing really well, and Justin Torres as well. But if we're going to go more impressive goal, I don't know. I think I still maybe give the slight edge to Campos. Is the first goal of the match. That one was pretty awesome.
Over the wall and under the bar.
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
That's hard to do. And that one was dangerous. Slips off the hands of Echevarria, and it'll be a corner kick coming for Golden Valley. And the Bulldogs punch one more through before time expires. Low ball, dangerous ball. And South High is able to come away with it. Fernando Magana looking for the corner and had it cut off. All right, so let's go with Jose Campos.
I think you've convinced me. You put up a good argument for Campos with the over the wall and under the bar.
Yeah, it's not easy. Jose Campos, our Kern High Network player of the game, as Lino Bravo takes a tumble.
That would have made for a nice goal there, too,
Yeah.
if he'd have been able to pull that one off.
Might have been able to say, bravo, bravo. Sorry, I had to do it. Flag goes up, and we're just moments away from the end of this one. Golden Valley with a convincing win over the Rebels, 3-0. 1 goal in the first half, 2 coming in the second half. And that impressive one, as we mentioned, the first one from Jose Campos. He is our Kern High Network player of the game. That one's knocked away, and it will be a goal kick. Luis Carrillo checks in as goalkeeper for Golden Valley, getting some time in the net. And Carrillo will send this one away. I'll be sure to tune in, beg your pardon, to the Kern High Network's broadcast of the Kern High School District All-Star Volleyball match tomorrow night at 6 p.m. here on the Kern High Network and on our Facebook page. Reminder once again, brought to you by Motor City, Bakersfield, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, and Bakersfield College. Be sure to check all the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Kern High Network. Use the hashtag KHSDAchieve for all upcoming broadcasts and stories throughout the academic year. As the winter sports season gets rolling, our first soccer broadcast tonight, and Golden Valley, the Bulldogs, running all over South tonight, 3-0. That one off the foot of Josh Fuentes. And another goal kick coming for Luis Carrillo. Carrillo, a low strike. And Carlos Campos runs it down. It will be Golden Valley's possession. And there is the final whistle. Golden Valley picks up the victory over South 3-0. An impressive win for the Bulldogs. Goals coming from Justin Torres, Jose Campos, and Raul Cervantes. That'll do it tonight from South High School. For Kevin Willey, I'm Johnny Soper saying so long on the Kern High Network, brought to you by Bakersfield College, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, and Motor City.